Are you tired of the Roblox homepage? Well, I'll be showing you the 69 best RPG, parkour, fighting, cooking, horror, shooter, adventure, and more games to cure your boredom. If you find a game you like, subscribe. Game number 1, we have Superstar Racers. This is a parkour game in which you race against other players, but you can use cool mechanics and unique movement. The game is momentum based, so you have to keep non-stop running to go faster. And there are many different maps. Game number 3, we have Drift Carts. In this game, you drift shopping carts in a grocery store. You drift around and run over customers for money. And with that money, you can buy better carts. Game number 4, we have Tiny Islands. This is a unique 2D RPG game in which you travel to other islands on a toy airplane. And your goal is to stop the witches from stealing hats. On the other islands, there are quests, weapons, and potions. The game is both chill and challenging. Game number 5, we have Mad Chefs. In this game, you cook people. Sounds weird, but it's actually fun. As a chef, you must catch players and turn them into all kinds of food, like pizza, chicken, and so much more. As a customer, you avoid getting cooked by the chef. Game number 6, we have Frankfurt Response. In this role-playing game, you get rich by choosing either legal or illegal paths. So you can finally live the life of a firefighter, medic, or policeman. Or you can be a criminal who robs banks, hacks ATMs, and escapes the police. Game number 7, we have Gorilla vs Humans. In this game, a random player is chosen to be a gorilla. As a gorilla, you have special attacks and a huge health bar. As a human, you have to defeat the gorilla with your fist. Game number 8, we have Rinspired. It's a platformer fighting game in which your goal is to launch opponents off the stage. There are many characters to use, and I love the art style of the game. Game number 9, we have Expedition Antarctica. In this game, you go on a snowy adventure across Antarctica, and your goal is to conquer mountains and reach the South Pole. This game is super fun with friends. Game number 10, we have Pass the Bomb. In this game, you're thrown into a map in which a random player is given a time-ticking bomb. They must pass the bomb to someone before it explodes. Your goal is to be the last one standing to win. Game number 11, we have Legends Battleground. It's a battleground game, but with the best animations and cutscenes. I mean, just look at this. It has such cool effects and voice lines. Game number 14, we have Sneak Thief. In this game, you do robberies on different maps while trying not to get caught. As you progress, you get tools to rob places better, and eventually you get guns. In game number 15, we have Untitled Bakery. This is the most unique cooking game on Roblox. In this game, you run a bakery in the 1800s, where you bake many delicious desserts to feed people. It's such a chill game. Game number 16, we have LiDAR. In this game, you play in a world of darkness, and your only way to navigate through is a LiDAR scanner. You then realize when scanning, you're not alone, and must avoid the red and blue humanoid figures. Game number 17, we have Perry. In this game, you have to survive waves of NPCs trying to kill you, and your only weapon is a katana. But you can deflect everything. Every 10 rounds, you face off against a boss, and the mechanics of this game are really cool. Game number 18, we have Scream Stream. It's a horror game in which you play as a YouTuber, whose goal is to record the scariest videos to upload. It's both fun and scary. Game number 19, we have Rope Battles. In this game, you catch people with your rope to kill them in many ways, like throwing them in acid, fire, ropes, and trains. You can even unlock better ropes, which are longer and do more damage. Game number 20, we have Diffuser. This is the perfect game to play with your friends. In this game, one player is a diffuser who must instruct the other friend through a bomb diffuser manual. But make sure not to goof around. You don't want your friend being mad at you. Game number 21, we have Basketball Zero. This is my favorite sports game on Roblox. It's a fast-paced 5v5 basketball game in which there are different play styles, each with its own unique power-ups and cutscenes. If you like basketball, this game is perfect. Game number 22, we have Blood Death. This game, in my opinion, is better than Murder Mystery 2. In this game, you have to hide from the killer, but the twist is, you can fight back by picking up weapons. The murderer has a gun and has to eliminate the target, while the sheriff is trying to stop the murderer. Game number 23, we have Neon Knights. It's a shooter game in which robots are trying to rule over. Your goal is to explore areas with the robots and destroy them. Game number 24, we have Classic Sonic Simulator. This is the Classic Sonic retro game, but on Roblox. There are so many levels, each with their own unique obstacle courses. Game number 25, we have Hyper Carts. It's a fun, chaotic kart racing game with many carts to buy with coins and many maps. Game number 26, we have Dead Sky. This game is Dead Rails, but instead of a train, you're on a hot air balloon. You fuel the balloon by killing zombies, and you explore the desert for structures which have a ton of loot. Game number 27, we have Grace. This game is doors, but super fast paced. You enter as many rooms as you can, while monsters are hunting you down, each with their own unique counters. The game also has a deep storyline with voice lines. Game number 28, we have Horrific Housing. In this game, you survive random disasters, but you only have a small floating land. There's a random mini event which happens to a player. Your goal is to be the last player standing to win. Game number 29, we have Egg Hunt Simulator. In this game, you collect eggs across different maps and feed them to a cute happy ball. Your goal is to feed the rarest eggs you can find and make the best collection. The game is really fun to just hang around. Game number 30, we have Ability Wars. In this game, you fight players using powerful abilities. The more punches you hit, the better abilities you unlock. There are so many abilities like teleportation, soda, and gravity. A really fun game to progress. Game number 31, we have Microwave Dinner. It's a 3D platformer game in which you're a microwave robot on a journey to collect food. You unlock areas and complete puzzles and obstacle courses to get food. Game number 32, number 33, we have Play Cat's Morphs. It's an adventure game in which you rescue cat morphs on different floors. Each cat has its own unique morph. You have to solve puzzles to get these morphs. Game number 35, we have Be a Parkour Ninja. This game is a classic. You fight with ninja movement, starting with a weak weapon. As you get more kills, you upgrade to new weapons. Super fun game. Game number 36, we have Midnight Chasers. This is a driving game, but you drive on a highway at nighttime. You can even ride on bikes on this game. It's so chill, especially in first-person mode. Game number 37, we have Forward. In this game, you have to save your grandson that is stuck all the way to the top. But you have a watch that can fast forward time and change seasons. However, if you go too forward in time, you become old and get kicked out of the game. Game number 38, we have Agoraphobia. This game is Flee the Facility but remastered. It's scarier and better with first-person mode, intense music, and different maps. As a survivor, you must hack all the computers and escape. As a beast, your goal is to catch everyone and put them into a freezer. Game number 39, steal time from others and be the best. In this game, you kill other players to steal their time. You can buy new swords in the shop, which have their own death animation. Game number 40, we have PolyZ Zombie Survival. It's a fast-paced zombie survival game where you fight through intense waves to earn gold. With the gold, you unlock crates filled with better weapons, cool camos, and pets. You can team up with others or play solo. And there are daily challenges as well. You can also customize your character's looks and unlock rare gears to wear. Game number 41, we have Infectious Smile. In this game, humans must fight off and escape smilers, who try to infect humans into smilers. Your goal is to not get infected and escape or play as the smiler. Game number 5, Flood Escape 2. You have to parkour and escape before the flood catches up. There's many maps, and there's lots of parkour abilities like sliding and ziplining. Game number 44, we have Find and Sell. In this adventure game, you're a shop owner but have no products to sell. So you have to explore areas on a huge map to find items. As you progress, you unlock a sweets area which looks awesome. And you have to do parkour to get these items, which makes it both fun and challenging. Your goal is to make the best, most expensive collection of food in your shop to earn the most money from customers. Game number 45, we have Mine. In this game, you mine and explore caves for rare ores, and you sell your finds to upgrade your pickaxe. Game number 46, we have Survived the Job Application. This is the scariest Roblox game ever. Your goal is to escape the job application and not get hired. We have Bulk Up. It's a destruction game in which you play as a massively strong character who can smash through buildings, throw objects, and use powerful abilities for chaos. Game number 49, we have Where's the Baby? In this game, you play as either a baby or a parent. As a baby, your goal is to hide from the parent and try to die. As a parent, your goal is to find the baby and rescue them. There's also other game modes which make this even more fun. Game number 50, we have Skated. In this game, you skate around a city with super cool tricks and realistic movement. The map looks really beautiful and it's a really chill game. Game number 52, we have Cabin Crew Simulator. You create and design your own airline. You get to pick meals and drinks, interact with passengers, follow protocols, and even buy more planes. Game number 53, we have Starscape. It's a space exploration and combat game in which you fight other players for resources and better positions. And the graphics look insane. Game number 54, we have Unnatural Disaster Survival. This game is natural disaster survival, but with unnatural disasters. You survive disasters like aliens, zombies, pirate ships, and so much more. The game even has its own new maps. Game number 55, we have Crab Royale. This game is Arsenal, but everyone is a crab. So you can hop around and do 360s while fighting other crabs. And there's many game modes like Capture the Flag. Game number 56, we have 100 players musical chairs. This game is musical chairs but with a lot of players. And your goal is to be the last one standing to win. You can even buy stuff to help you win. Game 57, we have Quiet or Die. In this game, you play as either a survivor or a blind killer. As a survivor, you have to keep silent to stay alive from a blind killer who will try to kill you if you make noises. You can even make sounds to distract them. Game number 58, we have Placer. This game is GeoGuessr but on Roblox. Locations pop up and you have to place your pin the closest to where the location is. If you guess wrong, you take damage. Your goal is to survive the longest. In Game 59, we have Blocks and Props. In this game, you try not to get knocked while another player is throwing objects. As the player, you can adjust the angle of the objects and knock everyone off. Game number 60, we have the Survival Game. It's a realistic survival game in which you collect materials, craft weapons, hunt for food, join clans, and lots more. Game number 61, we have Draw and Switch. It's a fun team drawing game in which you find a partner to draw with. But you take turns drawing each other's drawings. Then you put the drawing for show. I got a trash partner, but if you like drawing, this game is for you. Game 62, we have Balance. This is an obby game, but you're a ball. There are many unique parkours, and you can even customize your ball. Game number 63, we have Bloxy Bingo. This game is bingo but online. There's a bunch of bingo games like British Bingo, American Bingo, and Arcade Bingo. Game number 64, we have Cats vs Mouse. This game is Tom and Jerry but on Roblox. You play as either a sneaky mouse trying to steal cheese from a cat, or you play as a cat who is trying to catch all the mice. Game number 65, we have Together Party. If you have friends, this game is perfect for you. You play in a party game where you and your friends have to go through obstacle courses. But if one friend messes up, you have to start again. Game number 66, we have Shabu Shabu Hot Pot Restaurant. You go to a Japanese restaurant to eat delicious Japanese food. You get a tray, fill it up with your favorite foods, and cook it on a hot pot. You can even call for a waiter and order food. Game number 67, we have Grave Digger. It's a war game, but with a twist. You fight underground. There are tons of classes, like a sniper, shield, and a spare guy. And the game is super realistic. Game number 68, we have Project Rusher. It's a rhythm game in which you destroy circles by moving towards them at the perfect time. There are so many songs to choose from, and the difficulty gets harder as you progress. Game 69, we have Synblocks. This last game is going to blow your mind. You can watch actual movies in this Roblox game. You first buy a ticket and choose from many movies. You then can buy snacks or ice cream. Then you head to the movie theater according to your ticket and watch the film. It's super cool.